Hey guys, welcome back to Common Lab. Welcome to another video. Today we're here back on the channel having some fun. It's absolute madness right now. I'm still packaging all the stuff that was going out and I mentioned in I guess Tuesday's video. Yeah, I just started all that stuff. It's going out like within the hour. Hopefully I'm going to drop it off at the post office. However, I want to mention real quick that I got a couple more things that sold, so I want to show you those. Also, the Instagram page hit 30,000 followers. We're at like 30.1 or something now, which is pretty awesome as well. Not doing a giveaway as of yet, but might be doing one in the future. Anyway, we got a couple items that sold. The first one being this one right here, Midway Arcade Treasures. I know it's pretty far back. This one just sold for $5.99. We listed it a couple days ago in a disc lot, so I'm going to package that. It actually sold on Cyber Monday, but was just paid for today. And then we did well on this one. We got the Panasonic phones. We got these for, I think, about $5. There's two of them in here with chargers. And I think we sold them, or no, we sold them for 30. We bought them for $5 or $6. So pretty good flip right there. They paid shipping on top, so that is 30 bucks into our pocket. I gotta start hitting some more Value Villages because we sold a good amount of stuff that we bought from there, and I'm ready to fill up some more shelves. Anyway, I'm gonna keep packaging stuff up here. It's just madness, but it's just a big mess. You know how it goes if you ever package things for eBay and you're kind of in a rush, just doing things, just paper flying everywhere and bubble wrap and who knows what. Anyway, I'm just looking over the packaging station thinking, oh my gosh. Anyway, I'll get through it. I'll get everything packaged up, brought to the post office, and then we'll focus on hopefully doing some really cool listings. I'm not sure what's gonna come for this video yet, but yeah. Alright guys, it's the next day, but I just got something very interesting in the mail here. The JFJ Easy Pro has arrived a day earlier than it should have. Again, I got it on Amazon, paid about $250 with tax, but maybe just south of that, $225, something around there. Anyway, it arrived today. I want to go ahead and open it up here, see if we can put it to use, get it working. So a couple things to note though is that this comes with, I believe, some of the liquid, whatever it is that you need to put on it to repair the disc, the solution. This isn't the same kind of solution, but there's a solution that it comes with that is what you would use on the discs. So I'm going to see how much of that it comes with and how to use it, so I'll watch some stuff on that. And then this video will give it a nice little test and see if it works, but I'll make a full video once I really understand how to use it, once I've used it for a little bit, explaining the entire thing and the breakdown of the costs, how long it takes to do each disc and whatnot. In this case, we're just going to be trying it out. Hopefully though, I have about probably over 100 something games, maybe even 200 games that aren't working, and hopefully this will solve my issue and this will make them work. If not, it'll be a big waste of 200 bucks. I'm hoping it won't be though, and we'll see if this $200 investment was worth it in order to start selling all the stuff on my shelf, as well as maybe buying some non-working stuff in the future and repairing it. Alright, so it's not the best angle, but I will try to open it up here on camera. Actually, I want to just get it open and take it out of the box. Alright, so here we are. Clearly need to get a bigger table for opening things on camera because this isn't really working. Anyway, there's a little guide that it's going to give us, and let's see the actual system. Oh, there it is, guys. Do you see it? Oh my gosh, guys, it is so much smaller than I thought it was going to be, which is awesome. We might even just be able to throw this on a shelf. I was thinking that I'm going to have to go get a table for it, but this thing is so compact. This is awesome. That's great because I don't have a lot of room down here, and I was not looking to take up more space. So you can see in here, it looks like we have a couple different solutions, and there is the picture of what it does. There's all these options as to what we can do with it. An on and off switch is all covered by like a wrap right now. And then over here we have what looks like some sandpaper. This is like a microfiber cloth, I'm guessing, something like that. And then these are the actual buffer pads themselves, I believe. Yeah, look in there. So all this stuff is supposedly reusable for a pretty good amount of time, and then we may or may not have to get some new ones down the line in the future. This compound here will have to be replaced. We'll have to buy some more of it at some point, but we investigated that a few episodes ago when I was trying to solve the issue of all the games that weren't working, and we found that we can get these, so we can get discs done for about 10 cents worth of compound for each squirt once we buy the actual ones. I'm not sure if these are the same ones as what we saw on eBay. Anyway, so we can do that in the future, and that'll solve our issue of making sure they're not too expensive to repair. Anyway, I'm pretty excited about it here. I'm going to put it over here probably on the shelf if it will fit. When it opens up, that will be very helpful. If it doesn't fit on the shelf, I'm going to put it probably over here somewhere. I don't know. I'll have to find a spot. But anyway, I'm going to kind of get this thing set up, give it a shot, and I'll show you guys how it works and what it's like. First of all, though, I'm going to read the instructions and watch some YouTube videos, see what other people are doing and how it works, because I don't want to jump into things here and not break it. I don't know. So let me go ahead and check out that stuff first. Alright, so I just went to read all the manuals, but they're all in French, so that's not very helpful. Anyway, I'm just thinking about this, right? It could fit on this shelf. It's about 9.5 inches tall. It'd probably go about up to there, which is kind of annoying though because you got to reach in and open it, and I don't know, it could kind of get annoying. I'm going to actually measure what it is when it's fully open. However, I just thought of something. What if I bought another one of these shelves, but just did about half of it, like to there, and then I took it and put it right over here, and then I just had this as only disc repair, so I had like the one shelf level with this piece, whatever, and then the other one could go down there. We could store some games that need to be repaired on it, and then we could have the JFG right on the top. That might be a better solution, so I might look into it, because this is a very big waste of space right now. Yeah, definitely will not fit in here, actually, because when this thing opens, it gets stuck right there. I don't know, my camera won't bend up like that. Anyway, it gets stuck. Not that it really matters. I know I'm making too big of a deal of it. Anyway, I'm going to put it over in the other spot, I guess, right now. I'll have to figure this out. Alright, so I'm walking around the whole basement warehouse here, seeing if there's any furniture I can move. I do have this thing under here, which is somewhat tall. There's the height of a table, but man, I'm not going to be able to reach that. Maybe I could put something underneath it, but that's going to be a pain. I don't know. Maybe that'll work, and I could just slide over here, or I got it right there right now. But I'm thinking this little piece right here would do, but then there's no, like, counter area. So it's like, I don't know. I've taken everything off of here, though. At least we'd be able to store some stuff in it. I'm not sure what to do. I should probably just go buy a shelf. Alright, well, I move around a lot down here, but now I'm in the other room where I have the JFJ Easy Pro set up. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a shelf later tonight, and we'll set up in that room, and that will be the solution for that. Anyway, I've picked out a disc here, and honestly, I don't think this is going to fix it. Let me show you guys here. I don't know if you can see the big, huge ring scratch that goes around it, and then there's 100, there it is. Oh, hey, there's me. Yeah, look at all the scratches on that. There's no way. I will be amazed if this will actually bring out the scratches. Most discs don't come this scratch, but I picked the most scratched one I could find. Madagascar, too. I don't think it will fix it, honestly. If it does, however, though, I will be amazed. I really don't think it will, though. We're going to try it, and then we'll try it with something that's a little less extreme, but I figured why not jump in with the most extreme example I can find. Alright guys, I'm watching a video, as you can see, based on how the heck we're supposed to do this. However, I have learned, and I'll be coming out with an actual video as to how I'm going to do it here, but I'm basically going to follow all the instructions as to what you're actually supposed to do first, so I can learn how to do that, and then I'm going to go and see what other resellers are doing, because I know there's a couple of resellers with some tricks as to how to save some money and time on these things. Mainly time is the most important thing, because, yeah, we don't want to be wasting like 5-10 minutes of disc. That'd be ridiculous. Anyway, this is the coarse sanding pad, which I put on top here. This disc is in pretty bad shape, so I'm going to start off here with 20 seconds of it. That's what they said to do. I've just labeled it here with a C as well. Anyway, my disc is on there. It's just been screwed on. You can't really see it. Sorry. There it is right there. So I'm going to push this down just like so. And now we're just going to go ahead and click 20 seconds. Hopefully this works. And there it goes. It's going a little bit noisy, but not too bad. And it's just going around, I think. And there we go. It's all done. Let me pull it out here and see what the heck that did. Wow, I don't even know if you guys can see that, but check that out. It's like a swirl. The big, huge ring is still there, but a little bit more faint. But look at that. All the rest of the scratch has just been like, it's just been scratched more, it looks like. That's so crazy. I think that's what the sanding paper is supposed to do. That's pretty cool, though. Alright, I'm going to keep watching my videos and see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do next. Alright, I've now got the soft sanding pad in there. And let's go ahead and put this thing down. That's what it says to do next. Let me turn it on here and actually show you guys what happens on the inside. We can just see that it's moving around in there, and it's supposedly repairing the disc. We'll find out. Alright, next up we have our pad here. We're supposed to use compound number 2. So let me just go ahead and put a little bit of that on either side. Alright, now again, I've watched some videos which suggest that you're able to save a little bit on this compound, but I'm trying to follow exactly what they're saying, just so I know exactly how it's supposed to work, and then I can kind of alter that to my own benefit here, and then we can speed up the process. However, now we're supposed to rub this stuff in. I know some people just use the end caps here to do it. I'm kind of tempted to do that, but I also don't want the bottles to get all gross. Which means I'm doing it by hand. Don't worry guys, they said in the tutorial that you can do it by hand, which is good. I'm not going to get poisoned from this or something, hopefully not. Anyway, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to put this one in now for 2 minutes, and we'll see if that helps. And there it goes. Alright, so that ran for 2 minutes. You can see that a lot of the scratches are out of it now. Oops, just touched it. Anyway, we got all this big ring still left, about half of it there. So I might have to buff it at the end here again. Anyway, what they said to do next, I'm just following the instructions. I'm not going off my own yet. It's very difficult for me to not go and start playing around with things. They want me to put the blue compound on. Now, I'm kind of an idiot for this because I didn't remember which one I just took out, which was the white one. I think it's this one, though. So I'll put the blue one on this one. Be hard to mess it up after this one's stained blue. But I'll do that, run it for 2 minutes, exactly what they said, and then we'll look at it after and see if we had to do anything else. Guys, the cap fell off halfway through when I was doing it. Uh-oh. Also, I read on here that you're supposed to fill the entire thing with the compound before you use it for the first time. Anyway, alright, yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I didn't put it on tight enough. That's probably what happened. However, that was not good. Let's see how the disc is, though. So we can see here the line is still there, but all the other scratches have pretty much been removed. I'm going to have to clean it off a little bit, but wow, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to put it through the buffing again, because that seemed to do the best. I'm going to put it on the coarse buffing. I want to get rid of that line, and then we're going to be able to maybe polish it for a little bit longer, like 30, 20 seconds to a minute, and then we'll wipe it off, and hopefully we'll have a good disc there. But yeah, this was a little piece that fell off midway through, so let's see if we can put that back on, and hopefully this will work. 20 more seconds on the buffing pad, here we go. I'm putting it on again because the scratch is still there. I'm quite past the tutorial at this point, and I'm just kind of going off my own. I might give it a shot with the softer one here in a second if this doesn't do it, and then we'll just put it through on another round of one of these polishers, and then we'll try it out. Alright, so I ran the disc through the buffing about 2 or 3 more times, and then it still has this scratch. Like, it's only about a quarter of the disc now, but it still has that one scratch. It might work, but it's a pretty deep scratch. I think that's the issue here. I'm going to look up some videos and see if there's any way that we can maybe run the buffing for longer than that without causing any damage to the disc or significant damage to the machine, because these are only supposed to be ran, I believe, for like 20 seconds tops. But I'm going to look into it, because again, I'm brand new here and I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I ran it through the polisher again. I'm going to clean it all off and see if we got rid of the rest of the scratches. Then we might give this a shot with some less intense discs. This is about the worst discs I'll see get in here, so most of them I think should be great. Anyway, let me clean it off now. Alright guys, so we can see there's still that one very significant scratch in there, but for the most part it's very clean now. It's cleaned up quite a bit. You can see there's still a little bit of like smudging. That's just from me rubbing it in, not very well, so I'll give it another shot. But it did work out pretty well. So this is a very extreme example, and I'm sure there's a way to actually get this to go away. I'm going to look it up right now. But I think that's all we're going to do in terms of playing around with it today. I'm going to make an actual video talking about the machine specifically, everything that you need to know about it, and how it's best optimized for resellers so you make the most money, where to buy your solutions, everything like that. It's going to be coming out soon. But for right now, I'm going to leave it at that because I got still some orders to pull and a lot that I purchased that I want to talk about. So nevertheless, we got the machine in and it does seem to be working well. That scratch, I'm hoping to get it out, and if not, it's alright too, because we have a ton of video games that are in much better condition than that and just need a little refurb. I think you can get it out though. I don't see there being any reason why. I'm just going to look into how to do that. Anyway, yeah, let's move on with the video. Alright, I know I said we were done. I'm not going to show you the full process. However, look at this disc. It's pretty bad. It's not really showing on camera very well. However, oh, can you guys see it? It's bad. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of scratches on it. I want to show you how this is the kind of disc that I wouldn't sell. Now I'm going to be able to put it through here, and this one should turn out good. But I just want to show the before. I'll show the after right now. Alright, this is a much better testament to this machine. 2 minutes only with the regular pad. You can see there's a couple really light scratches. I could get them out if I wanted to, but this game will play. I'll mark it with light scratches on eBay, and it only took me 2 minutes with the regular compound. I didn't put on nearly as much this time. I just did exactly what the other guy suggested in a video as to how to do this much more efficiently, and that seems to have done a fantastic job. This is definitely a sellable, perfect condition game, better condition than some games that I've sold in the past, so I think this is ready to go. And I could run it through again if it's a more valuable game, I will do so, but in this case it's going to work, it's going to be absolutely fine, and it's ready to be sold. And also, just so there's no confusion, I will still be testing these games after they go through here, if I'm just doing this. So Skate 3, I'll still put it in the system, make sure it plays. So guys, here's where we're at. I know I said I was going to move on with the video by now, but I decided to stay here a little bit longer, play around with the machine. I tested all these, or actually refurbished all these 5 games here. I still yet to test them, as well as a couple Wii Sports. I refurbished both of those, and then I did a GameCube game, which I know you're not really supposed to do with these, but I decided to try it out anyway. And then I also did something else too. Oh, a couple Xbox 360 games. Yeah, these 4 right here, which we bought in that lot of stuff with the Xbox and the P90X and a couple other movies and whatnot. Plus I tried it with a PS1 game and a GameCube game. Those both turned out really well. Okay, I actually got distracted and totally forgot, but I went out and bought another shelf. Yeah. I really was hoping that I wouldn't have to go out and buy any more shelves for down here, but I did it anyway because I figured we could put the JFJ on it, which is what we're about to do. So I guess I got to build another one of these things. Let me go ahead and I guess get going on that. Then we'll look at today's orders. Then I'll mention or talk about the lot that I purchased, and I think that's all we have time for today. Anyway, let me get this thing assembled and maybe move the JFJ over on it, see if we can make some sort of station up out of it. I just want to show you what an absolute disaster my office is at the moment. I've got like bins everywhere, I've got broken games everywhere, I've got bubble map, I've got packages. This is just an absolute disaster. Anyway, I moved this cart right here under the desk. I think it looks pretty good right there. and it will serve its purpose just fine. I'm never sitting there because it's where to take the photos, so that will be all good. These boxes can go. I put the shelf up. For some reason, I put it to the full height. Wasn't thinking there. I was just building. This has got to come down, I guess, one. Although, it's a good height there. Especially when I'm working. I don't know. Let me try to put the JFJ on it at this height. Why is it not like level? This is kind of driving me nuts. Something's like not in here or something. I don't know what's going on. Actually, maybe. No, it's definitely not level. Okay, I'm going to look into that. But maybe it's okay at that height. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it. Alright, there we go. That is the JFJ shelf. I guess we'll put just like discs that need refurbishing and whatnot. I'm not really sure what we'll store here. Probably it'll just end up being random stuff. But there we go. That's kind of the idea. And I got to put these little caps in as well and everything. But it was an easy shelf to assemble. It took about 5 minutes literally, so that was good. And now we're all set up. Let me go ahead now and pull today's orders. Let's see what we sold. Alright, sorry, I'm all over the place. We will pull orders in a second, but the rack is done. JFJ Easy Pro, a little pad there that we can wipe things off on, I don't know. And then we got all the games here that need to go through all the testing. I'm going to probably just put all the stuff in one of these cabinets, which are just a mess, but we'll figure that out. Maybe up here. This is just all shipping stuff, so I could definitely put it in here, or I'll put it somewhere else. I don't know. But anyway, that's kind of what we got going on. Alright, I promise I'll pull the orders. But look at, what about this as an idea? Pegboard back here, put a couple spikes in there, whatever they call them, and we can hang stuff. You know, hang all the pads and everything, because they have holes in them and whatnot. That might actually work. Why don't we do that? That could work really well. Then we could have a little hanger for the liquid piece, hanger for everything else, and it could just sit there on the wall and you know, mind its own business. And that might work very well for this whole setup. Anyway, just a thought. I'll do it another day, I promise. Let's go ahead now and actually pull the orders. Alright, so here's a few orders that we sold. First one was this Star Wars game, sold for $4.99. Next one was another Star Wars game, which sold for $4.99. Connect Star Wars right there. Next one actually, and by the way, these discs were all ones that we listed, I think, 2 days ago now. The Fable Anniversary sold really quick. I took an offer on it actually for $11.25. Not too bad at all though, and I had it listed for $15, so pretty good deal there. Halo 3 over here, sold that one for $3.99. And sorry, I'm reading the prices over here and they're not catching up. There we go. $3.99 on the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for the 360 as well. Those are all the games from the video game store. And then the Turtle Beach headset has also sold now. I'm not sure why this wasn't listed on the video game store. That probably would have been a good place to put it. Anyway, not working, as is $20 for it, and I will take that because I spent $5. It wasn't working, took a risk there. And it wasn't working, so that's too bad, but we still made money on it. So there we go. Even if things don't work, even if you go into the thrift store and you buy something, you spend $5 on it and it doesn't even work, you don't even think you get your money out of it, bam, $20 right there. Pretty psyched about that one. And now let me move on to the lot that I just purchased. And yeah, really good sales though overall. This is just one day because I shipped out last night, so that's pretty good. Alright, so it's been a little bit brutal these last couple days. A lot of stuff moving. Obviously with Cyber Monday and Black Friday, that was quite busy. We just got the JFJ in, which means new shelf, new JFJ, which we had stuff. That was all fun though. I mean, this has all really been fun. But then of course, lots more orders going out today, lots going out. It's just Christmas and everything gets pretty busy around this time. Nevertheless, I am pretty much running out of stuff to sell in terms of video games, which is never good, so I hit up eBay trying to find some good deals and some lots. Sure enough, within about 5-10 minutes, I got my first one. There was a couple that I was interested in buying. I mentioned the one a couple days ago was about $1,500, and they gave them with 1,100 games, which would have been a steal, but it sold. Somebody offered them $800 and they took it, and I am mad that that wasn't me because that is a steal. Probably should have jumped on that one and made an offer. If I see another one like that come up, I'm sure I will try to jump on it. It was good. It was a good lot. Kind of mad about it. You can see I'm kind of cheesed. They're all AAA titles. Would have made a lot of good money on it. However, I did buy this lot. I'm throwing it up on the screen right now. It is a 48 game lot, I believe, and it has a whole bunch of loose games. I don't usually pay more than $2 a game on loose games, but I paid $100 for this lot for 48 games, and it's looking like we're going to be able to make some decent money on them. A couple of the PS1 games are worth some good money, about $15 or so. So I did the math on it. It should be about $250 in total sale price on eBay. After fees, call fees 10%. You know, it's going to be $25. Even if they're a little bit higher, call them $50. That's quite a bit. $250 in fees. Shipping is all paid separately. We make $200 on it. We double our money. It'll be really quick. They're all loose, so it'll be really easy to list them all. And overall, just a really easy flip there. And with that all said, the Goodwill auctions are ending in the next couple of days, and I'm going to be buying hopefully 1, maybe 2 lots from there.
but we'll see what I get. Usually, I've only bought one actually from the Goodwill lots before. I bought the Xbox 360 lot, which I don't think you guys saw me open on the channel here, but it was a pretty good lot. I made some good money on it. I think it's paid back. I had to double check it, but I'm almost certain it's paid back. And that's kind of how I calculate these lots whenever I get them in. I see what I can make on each game. Obviously, I try to pay under $2 a game, and then I see how long it takes me to make back money on them, which the Goodwill ones are good. Or did I buy Xbox? Because I got a bunch of Wii Sport. No, that was from a different lot. The Wii Sports from a different lot. It was an Xbox 360, Xbox original lot, which I think cost me $100, maybe $200, somewhere around there. And anyway, I think it sold through, or not sold through, but we made our money back on it. A lot of the games on the shelf that we just did for the JFJ are actually from that lot and need to be tested, or need to be refurbished, I should say. And now they will be able to, and we'll be able to make even more money on that lot, which is awesome. Anyway, lots of exciting things going on within this business right now. I'm hoping to hit some thrift stores over the weekend and find some awesome new stuff. Follow me on TikTok if you want. I'm going to be trying to post live on there my finds and me actually going to the thrift stores, which will be fun. But I do need to restock on some more stuff for Well Sold and all of our wholesale stuff down there, because we've sold out. We sold the headphones, the movies, we sold the phones the other day, we sold the kettle. We've been selling so much stuff from there. The P90X, the baby camera dating back a couple weeks. So definitely want to start to get more and more of that stuff coming in, because they are high sellers and they're moving quickly. So that's always exciting. But with that all said, I think I'm going to end the video there. It's been a little bit of a longer one, but I've had a lot of fun doing it. Got the JFJ, and I'm going to be coming out with a full video showing exactly how to use it, how to optimize it for resellers and all that kind of stuff. So looking forward to that. Anyway, I'm going to end the video right there. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget down below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys all in the next video.